Hello and welcome back to the Lean Programmer. And today we are going to build something really cool. Today we are going to build an automation workflow that is going to classify our emails and find out whether an email is personal, promotional, transactional, um, important, or spam. And based on the classification, it's going to summarize that email and send the notification on Telegram or WhatsApp or Slack, wherever you want. So, with this automation, now you don't have to check your emails manually. Whenever it's an important email, it's going to directly notify you on your Telegram and save you a lot of time. So, if you haven't already, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/the lean programmer. Hit the subscribe button and hit the like button on this video so that you never miss an update, because I work very hard to create free videos for you so that you can learn AI automations and AI agents and various other things that can help you in your life and career. So without any further delay, let's get started. Whenever I get any email on my inbox, it is going to classify the email, and then if it's relevant to me, it's going to send me a notification that, hey, you have an important message, you have a personal message from the sender, and here's the summary that so and so blah blah blah. Okay, so this is something really really cool, and this is, by the way, the solution to the first problem that I gave you in my guidebook. So if you are not already aware, I have written a whole guidebook just for you, and I'm giving it completely for free. The link is in the description, so check it out right now. If you are not aware of what is automation, what are AI agents, this is the best place. I can guarantee you that in the whole world, this is the best place to get started with AI automations and workflow and AI agents. And I'm giving it to you for 100% free. So in this book, I have given you, towards the end, I have given you a few homework questions. So this video is the solution to the first homework question, which is going to be your email to Slack or email to Telegram. As I already told you, whenever you get a relevant email, it's going to first identify whether it's relevant to you or not, and then it's going to summarize and send you the notification. So that every morning, let me tell you my example. Every morning, before I knew this automation and stuff, every morning I used to get up and have 50 or 60 or sometimes even 100 emails on my inbox, and I used to go through all of them manually. And then I had to figure out, okay, this seems spam, this seems personal, this is important to me, this is not important to me. And based on that, I would read those emails, and then I would think of what to reply. But now, with this automation, you don't have to do it anymore. Whenever you get an email, this automation will identify whether it's spam or not, and only if it's important, it will send you the notification with the summary, so that you don't have to go through the whole email yourself. It will give you the summary and you can just get started. So we are going to, in this video, we are going to learn how to set up Gmail trigger in N8N. We are going to set up client ID credentials, basically credentials for Gmail OAuth consent screen. A lot of people face trouble in this because when you are self-hosting N8N or running it locally, you have to provide credentials for your Gmail or Google, Google automation. A lot of people face trouble in it because the UI, the portal, the console of Google Developer Portal keeps changing. So this video is the latest right now, and this is going to help you a lot. So I want you to pause this video right now. Just pause this video and see this automation. This is the solution to it. You have a trigger node for Gmail, email classifier, email summarizer, and action node, and so on. Try to build this on your own, because when you do it on your own, you're going to learn a lot. So this is what I want you to do. Pause this video, go to N8N, try to do this on your own, and then if you're able to build it on your own, put a post on Instagram or LinkedIn that, hey, the lean programmer or Madhav Behl inspired me to build this automation, and tag me there so that I can see your solution. So this is my solution. Yours might be completely different. This is just my solution. So I would love to see your version of email classifier. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. So what I want you to do, first of all, I want you to start. Uh, I'm directly going to jump onto the solution, by the way. So if you are not aware of what is AI automation and stuff, you can go to my YouTube channel, and I have a lot of videos there. Go check them out. So this simple steps. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my ngrok. Why do we need ngrok? Because yeah, we are running N8N locally, and sometimes, like especially in Telegram, you might not be able to connect Telegram to your local running N8N. So you need a kind of a URL which it can hit to whenever you get a message or whenever you have to send a message. So you need a webhook URL basically. You can read more about it in my previous videos on Telegram agents, Telegram bots. You would love it. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my ngrok server. I'm going to type ng. If you want to know how to install ngrok or what is ngrok, go to one of my previous videos, or you can search ngrok on Google and download and install it. So I'm going to install ngrok http 5678 because 5678 is the port where this gets started. Okay, now what I want you to do is I want you to copy and paste this set webhook URL and npx n8n. Go to any of your command prompt, uh, just open command prompt or terminal or bash, whatever you use. Go there and type this set webhook URL because basically we are just setting up an environment variable. You need to backspace this because you need to set a new URL, the forwarded URL. Copy and paste this from ngrok. This is very simple. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comment section. I would be happy to help. Okay, if you're doing this for the first time, it might take some time because it will install the dependencies. I have done it thousands of times, so it will not take a lot of time for me because I already have all the dependencies cached on my system. So it will just quickly start the N8N. Okay, so once that is done, what I want you to do is open N8N and search for Gmail node, create a new workflow, search for Gmail node and with a message received trigger. So I have my N8N now running locally. I'll just quickly, editor is now accessible via this URL. I'll just quickly go to this URL. Okay, I have opened this. This is perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to probably open it on my Chrome itself. Uh, anything is fine, Chrome or Edge. There's nothing specific because I have other things open on Chrome. That's why I'm using Chrome. So just open, create an account or sign in with your existing credentials. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Just a second. Yeah, don't save my password, please. I'm going to create a new workflow. Once I have the new workflow, okay, I'm going to add my first step, which is going to be a Gmail trigger node. If you don't know what is trigger node, go to my previous videos and check on message received. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to create a new Gmail credential. This is the step where a lot of people face trouble in, and I'm going to help you with this. All you want to do now is open the docs. Need help filling this? What you can do is click on this open docs. Okay, field is required. It will point you to the Google Cloud Console. What you need to do is create an account here. Okay, just create an account using your Gmail ID. Uh, I'm going to open it through one of my other email IDs that I use for testing. Fine. Now all you need to do is go to the console. So all these steps are present here, right? Gmail credentials, all these steps are present. These are very simple steps, but a lot of people face trouble in it. So that's why I'm creating a video on this. And I don't even need to see the steps because I'm very habitual of doing this. So what you need to do now is create a project. Select a project, create a new project, name your project anything. I have a free account, so just 9 projects remaining. I'll delete some of my old ones for the next video. Anyways, so what I'm going to name it N8N, I don't know, email classifier. Anyways, N8N YT. I don't need to, I'm bad at naming, but that doesn't matter, right? Cool. So it's creating the new project N8N YT. Now you need to select a project N8N YT, N8N YT. Okay, this is selected. Now all you need to do is there will be this three dash hamburger menu, whatever. You need to go here and then you need to go to APIs and services. Then you need to go to OAuth consent screen. This is the key. This will give you the credentials that you would be adding here. And then you can connect your N8N with your Gmail. That's going to be so cool. So let's get started. Okay. I'm going to provide my app name. Let's say N8N Gmail YT, YouTube. YT is YouTube. uh, Email ID. I'm going to use the same email ID with which I created this account, obviously. External, that's fine. Email address, contact information, the same thing can go here as well. Daleen@gmail.com. Okay, I finished. Okay, continue. Continue, create. As simple as that. Step one done. Only two more steps remaining. It will take some time. It's okay. It's okay. Perfect. So now we have done this. We have created a new OAuth consent screen. Now we need to go to credentials and create a new client ID. So where will you find credentials? Same here. APIs and services, credentials. Hope I'm not going too fast. If I am, just let me know in the comments. I'll just create new credentials for my OAuth client ID. Okay? Takes a lot of time, but fine. Web application. The name of the web application, same thing, anything, N8N, Gmail, that's fine. Okay, now here you need to add a authorized redirect URL because you need to know which app you're authorizing, which URL, which endpoint you're authorizing it to, right? So that's where you need to add an OAuth redirect URL. Simple. Okay, add a URL. By the way, the first step that we did, the ngrok and setting webhook URL, remember the first step? What happened? Okay. Yeah, the first step here, set the webhook URL. This is optional if you just want to add a Gmail trigger. I don't think this is required, but we still did that because of Telegram. You cannot connect Telegram with your locally running N8N without an endpoint URL like this. Cool. So we have, let's add a redirect URL. Let's go to our automation workflow. Let's copy it and then let's paste it here. And then let's just create. That's it. Now just one last step remaining. No, actually two. What we need to do is copy the client ID, paste it here, copy the client secret, paste it here. Okay. Now you can sign in with Google, but before signing in to Google, you need to add your test users as well because this is not read in production. This is just a testing thing. You need to, if you want to go to production, you have to make verify this app. But right now, if, test user is enough. If you're doing it for your personal automation, if you're doing it only for your personal email, that's fine, right? You can act like a test user. So let me repeat myself if you didn't understand. Right now, if you try to sign in with Google, it will fail. Let me show you. Let's open the Gmail account and I have created, I'm trying to sign in. Okay, it says access blocked, right? Because this is not yet a production application because my app has not completed the verification process for Google. But do you need to do the verification process for your personal projects? No, because you just need it for one email ID. You're not shipping this as a app that users can use, right? You're just doing it for yourself. So what you need to do is allow list this email to work even though this app is not yet verified. Cool. Now what you need to do is go back to OAuth consent screen. Take some time. Let's drink some water in between. Water is important. Audience. Go to audience. Okay. Then add test users. There it is. Add the leanfit@gmail.com. Save. Come on, save, 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 save. Taking some time, but okay. Okay, it's done. One user. Okay, perfect. Right now, if you try to sign in, it should work. Let me try to sign in with my Google account. And it says that Google hasn't verified this app, but that's fine because we have been given this access to as this app as a test user. Let's continue. Now I'll just select all because it's my own app, so I don't care. Okay. And I'll obviously delete these credentials before I upload this YouTube video, so don't you try anything funny cool. Cool. Now this account is created. Perfect. Now let's close it. What we have to do is we have this Gmail credential added, message received event. Now let's test it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open one of my Gmail accounts and I'm going to draft an email. I don't obviously don't want to show you all my other emails. It's a secret. So that's why I'm doing it on one of my other screens. But just trust me that I'm doing something, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm going to add the test, the greatest test email. Cool. The lean fit. Perfect. And in the body, what I'm going to do is I am going to just hold on a minute. Let me see if I can copy and paste from another thing. Mhm. Hi, Eileen. I am James. I saw your YouTube videos on automation, and they are great, of course. Now let's copy and paste. Okay, no, this is not the thing. Okay. Okay, I really appreciate it. And invite you for. Let me know if you are interested. Thanks, James. Perfect. So I'm going to send this email, okay, and wait for 2 minutes probably because it takes 1 or 2 minutes to get there. Right after that, I can fetch my test event. But just by the time this happens, okay, by the time this happens, what I want you to do next is set up your open router account because, okay, so you can either use OpenAI here or you can use DeepSeek or you can use Perplexity, Claude, anything here. What I do is I use Open Router for my N8N projects because Open Router gives you access to a lot of models, any model that you want to use. Okay, I hope you understand. It gives you a lot of models, and a lot of those models includes free models as well. So if you're just testing, you can probably use the free model. So what you need to do is create an account on openrouter.ai, then go to your keys, and then you have to create a new API key. Okay, let's name it as N8N Gmail, whatever. Credit limit is advanced. ठीक है. Let's do a create and let's copy our API key. Cool. So now by the time I think we should have an email forbidden. Okay, Gmail API has. Oh, one more thing we forgot. See, I remember I told you two things. Okay, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this, but let's first add some AI agent. AI agent. AI agent. AI agent. AI agent. AI agent. Right? Cool. And what I want you to do now, don't close this, keep it copied somewhere. We'll come back to it. I know I'm mixing up some steps, but we missed some essential steps. One essential step here. It happens. A lot of people miss it. So what happened here is now we have access to our so this app that we created is connected to our Gmail. It's connected to our Google Cloud platform. But within Google Cloud Platform as well, there are multiple APIs, multiple things, right? There's an API for Google Drive, there's an API for Gmail, and so on. Now you want to connect your app with the Gmail API, so you have to permit this user to access Gmail, this app to access the Gmail of the user, the test user, which is forbidden right now. So what you need to do is just search for Gmail API. Go back to your cloud Google console and search for Gmail API. That's it. And enable it. Okay, it takes some time. It takes some time. It's okay. We're at the 20 minutes mark, but that is fine. I'll just take 5 to 10 more minutes and quickly get done with it. And within less than 30 minutes, you will have your own Gmail classifier and summarizer ready. So now this is enabled. Now what I want you to do is now test it once again. Fetch test event, and this time it should work. It will work, right? And we have the snippet. Hi, Lean, I'm James. I saw your YouTube videos on automation. Really appreciate them. Invite you for a coffee. Blah, blah, blah. Okay? We have all the things. Perfect. Now what I want you to do is connect this to, let's go back. Let's go back. So now we are creating an email classifier. So email classifier, there are multiple things. You can use any API for any existing email classifier. What I'm using here is an AI agent. AI agent can talk to multiple models. So we need to provide a model. Which chat model will you provide it? So I provide an open router chat model. Because why? I told you just now, because open router gives you access to multiple models, and again you need to connect this open router model with your API key. So copy this API key, because don't close it yet, because if you close it you will never be able to see it again. So copy it and then close it. I have this copied and then I'll close it. I'll create a new, not this one, wait, I'll create a new open router account. I'll call it Gmail test, whatever, Gmail test app. Okay, Gmail N8N, anything is fine. Let's just copy and paste and let's try to save it. It was connected successfully. Now what I want you to do is, now you can, if you are paying for it, you can select the best model, GPT-5, GPT-4, 4o, Claude, whatever you want. In case you're going with a free model, I like the DeepSeek's R1 free. That works fine for me. So far it has worked fine, so I don't have any problem. Right? This is perfect. I hope it's clear so far. Let's go back. Now what I want you to do is add a memory. Let's add a simple memory so that it can remember, like if we continue the conversation on the simple, like this is just an idea, like let's say in your bot itself, if you, this bot is going to summarize the email and send it over to your Telegram. But now let's say, what if you have to continue the conversation, so it should remember some context, right? So context window and all you have to set. So let's just set a simple memory where it will remember the previous conversations as well, and I'll just give it a thread ID as the key. That is done. Okay, perfect. Now in the AI agent, what I'm going to do is I'm going to define my prompt here. Okay, so my prompt is going to be, here's the email, and the email is going to be this snippet. Perfect. But you have to define what to do with that email. Either you can do it as a user message, but then now I want to teach you something really, really important. I'm going to teach you system prompts. System prompts. Always remember that. So there's a basic difference between user prompts and the system prompts. System prompts are a set of instructions that you can set along with your user prompt, telling the LLM or telling the AI agent on what needs to be done. So I'm going to add another option as a system message, and I'm going to write like the rules here. The rules can be, you are an email classifier. Okay, you need to classify the email, whatever, right? I have this written for you. All you need to do is go back to my PDF. The link is in the description. I'll clearly write N8N Gmail to Telegram instructions. Here I have the prompt for you ready to go. This is the prompt. You're an email. So I'll quickly tell you, just 2 minutes. If you already know how to write good prompts, you don't need to see this. You can skip the next 1 or 2 minutes. But I will tell you something very important on how to write good prompts so that your model never has hallucinates, because this is an important automation, right? You are trusting your agent to give you all your relevant emails. If that doesn't work well, it's going to be a nightmare for you. Let's assume you got a very important email and your AI agent did not classify it as important. It's going to be bad. So that's why you have to make sure you provide various instructions to your LLM so that it does not hallucinate. And you can do that by a good system prompt. How it looks like? It looks like a role. First of all, in first line, provide a role. Hey, you are an email classifying agent, assistant for automation workflows. Okay. Then you give it some instructions. So the instructions is, classify each input message into exactly one of these four categories. This is the instruction, and this is the definition of the instructions. Personal is this, promotional is this, spam is this, important is this. And there are some rules. These are also instructions. So some big instructions, but okay. And then you give some examples. So I gave some examples of all kind of messages. So for example, personal, bro, I'm landing at 7 p.m. Can you pick me up? Important, it's your final reminder that your domain is expiring. Promotional, only today 30% off. Spam, congratulations, you have won a MacBook, blah blah blah. Yeah, all these things are spam, obviously. Then you finally need to give some context and some questions. So in this case, I have given the the final instruction and the final the context, the classification checklist, is it a person to person without selling, and so on. And then the question is respond with only one label: personal, promotional, spam, or important. I hope you understood. Okay, now all you need to do is copy and paste this whole prompt. I'll copy it from my local VS Code. I have this open here. What I'll do is I'll just copy from here to okay, here to here. Fine, as it's good enough. Okay, just copy it in the system message. Okay, now let's execute the step. It's going to take some time. Obviously, it's an LLM agent. It has its own latency, but I'm hopeful that it should give me personal. Yes, it's a personal email because the guy wants to connect with me over a cup of coffee. Obviously, it's a personal email, right? So the output was correct. The LLM did not hallucinate. Now what I want to do is I want to add a switch condition because I know my instructions clearly gave that you need to make sure that the output is one of these four things. So what I want to do is now I want to add an if or switch. If it were just two, it's enough to add if. But here I'll add four rules. The value of this AI agent, is it equal to personal? Or the value of this AI agent, is it equal to important? Or the value of this AI agent, is it going to be spam? Or the value of this AI agent, is it going to be, what was the first one? Promotional. Let's say it said personal. So now we have the zeroth output of it. So personal and important one needs to go to another AI agent now to summarize. Do you remember? I hope you remember. First we first we classify, then based on whether it's an important one or whether it's a personal one, we'll classify the node. Oh, we'll not classify, we'll summarize the node. Ah, you should correct me here when I'm wrong, right? So we'll summarize the emails if it's a personal email, or if it's a, I'll just increase the size once again. If it's a personal email or if it's an important email, we'll summarize it using another AI agent. Let's add another AI agent. Okay. I am going to define below. We need another system prompt for this, so we'll come back to it once again. For now, let's just add a chat model for, again, open router. Same thing. You can go with DeepSeek or you can go with OpenAI, whatever you want. Grok. There are so many. Olama. Olama is also kind of, you can host it locally, so you can use it for free. It's a very good one. Llama. Yeah. Cool. So I'm going to select DeepSeek R1. DeepSeek R1. You should, by the way, know which model to use, which model is good. So, for example, if you're coding, Claude is very good for coding. If you're writing some creatives, if you're writing some presentations, ChatGPT, GPT-5, and GPT-4 are very, very good. So now this is fine. This is done. I'm going to add a simple memory once again. Going to select it. Let's keep the same thread ID so that it remembers the context, right? It remembers that, okay, yeah, first thing was whether it's a personal or important, and then it will classify accordingly. Okay, it's done. We don't need any tool here. Now, for our user prompt, again, I'll say here's, okay, first of all, let me tell you what system prompt I'm going to give it now. So the system prompt is, you are an assistant that summarizes, same thing, same format. See, same format. I have prepared it for you. You can prepare it, you can change it on your own, or you can write it on your own, whatever. Role, instruction, example, always remember this. So here's the prompt that I'm going to give. You are an assistant that summarizes emails. The input will be provided in this format. Here's the email content. So let's copy this thing first. Okay. Now let's copy and paste the output of the Gmail trigger, which is going to be the snippet. Perfect. Now let's add another system message. In the system message, I'm going to once again copy and paste my system prompt for emails. Superb. And let's try to execute it. It will 100% it will work because you know what you're doing and you know I'm an expert at it, so you have to trust me. See, James expressed their appreciation for Lean's N8N automation, YouTube content, and invited them for a coffee in Bangalore. Perfect. So now we have this done, we have everything done. All we need to do now is Telegram. Send a message to Telegram. It can be WhatsApp, see, it can be WhatsApp, it can be Slack, anything. I use Telegram for this. So Telegram, send a message, send a message, send a message, send a text message. Perfect. Now you need to create your own. Once again, you need to create new credentials. It has to be done, right? So, okay, you need a new token here. All you need to do is go to BotFather. BotFather is a Telegram bot that can help you create new bots. All you need to do is go to this URL t.me/botfather and it will open the Telegram bot for you. All you need to do is after you are here, you need to start create a new bot. Okay. It's going to ask a name for the bot. I'm going to say N8N Gmail YT, whatever, N8N Gmail YT bot. Okay. Username N8N YT Gmail bot. Perfect. Now you have an access token. Okay. Let's just copy and paste this access token. Perfect. And it's done. Let's change the name. Let's say Telegram. No. Let's say Gmail notifications. Perfect. It's saved. Okay. Now what you need to do is before now here's the thing. Now you created a new bot, right? Let's say you are here. You created a new bot. Uh, um, how do I do this? Oh, yeah, here. Okay, so you have a new bot. You started conversing with the new bot. But now, how do you know the chat ID? Every channel has a chat ID associated with it. How do you know what's the chat ID for this bot? Simple. There are multiple ways of doing that. I'm going to tell you the simplest way. Just add a new Telegram. Get message on message. Okay, just add this as simple as that. Telegram account. I'm going to select the Gmail notifications because we just created it on message, and let's try to execute the step. As simple as that. So we just sent a message, right? Slash start. So we have the chat ID. Just copy and paste this chat ID. That's it. Copy and paste. You can remove this Telegram trigger now. You don't need it. You can just copy and paste the chat ID here. And the text can be as simple as, okay, hold on. Now you need to execute the previous things once again. Otherwise, you won't have output from the previous one. See, the output from this is same thing because we didn't have any new email. Then this, then it's going to execute the message. Okay, so our workflow got executed successfully. As simple as that, it gave an output. James invited Lean for coffee in Bangalore and expressed appreciation. It's 100% correct. I told you it will be correct. And now the final thing is we need to set up a message. So you got a new, I'll say the output of AI agent, the first AI agent. You got a new personal email from the Gmail trigger. There's a from. Okay. From. Okay. Here's the summary. Now let me open this thing parallelly. We have our bot open. Let's execute this. And as soon as you execute it, see, it opened. You got a personal email from the Lean programmer. Here's a summary. James invited Lean coffee, blah, blah, blah. See how beautiful is this. Now the only thing remaining is you need to do the same thing for important message as well. So just connect this node here as well. That's it. You're done. Simple as that. So I hope you like this video, and don't forget to write a post on LinkedIn and or share it on your Instagram story of what you built, because I really want to see your version of this app. So build your own version of this and put a LinkedIn post that, hey, today I learned this, and tag me from the YouTube. You can say I learned this from Madhav's YouTube video, Madhav Behel, or Instagram, the Lean Programmer YouTube video. And I will definitely love to see what you built, your version of it. And if you want this guidebook, Beginner's Guidebook to Automation, follow me on Instagram, the Lean Programmer, or you can just see the link in the description. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Have fun. Keep learning.